Oh, oh, hello. Uh, Today we will be playing with the fish. Nice to see you, Doodle. Um, what am I looking at? This is a old game from some time that was lying on my mom's computer. So we're gonna learn how to play this. Um, oh shit. Oh, hold up. I got you. Um, don't mind. The audio is a little weird on this game where like it doesn't play audio unless I'm like on the window, because that's just how old things work. And also, it looks like my face calibration is terrible, so we're gonna just let it do no calibration, and hope for the best. Eh. I think I need to clear this one. Yes, this is fine. Yeah. Roller coaster type. Yeah, I need to go find some like free music to play over my stuff when this happens, but that's a problem for not right now. But yes, so we're gonna play with the fish. We're gonna start this adventure. Um, Pretty simple game. You feed fish. You kill aliens, and you want to collect all the egg pieces by buying them. Um, I also know that like if you right click, you can. Oh shoot. Yeah, they turn this like poop color when they're hungry, which I kind of wish real fish did, so then you would definitely know if they were hungry or not. Um, the music is also very calming. But yeah, how you doing there, Noodle? How's life? I haven't seen you in a while. Um, how old is this game? That's a good question. I believe so. This was made by PopCap, and so PopCap hasn't existed for quite some time. Um, it's very old. Ooh, yes, new screaming skins. We love to see that. I'm looking up. Ooh, oh, I'm missing money. Oops. And fish. Fish eat. Okay. Insaniquarium was made in 2016 or 2006. So PopCap got bought up by EA a bit ago. So it's technically theirs. But OG PopCap was pretty great. They're the people who made Bejeweled originally, I believe. And the far superior game, Chuzzle, which is just Bejeweled, but with fuzzy furballs, which are better than Jewels. And Peggle, yes, and Peggle. And they also made Plants vs. Zombies before it got questionably bad. What else? They have some great ones. They have some great ones. I really wish that they ported over Insaniquarium to like iPad, iPhone, because it's a game that you tap to feed fish, and then tap to get money, and tap to kill aliens. So like, you know, makes a lot of sense. There's Peggle, there's Zuma. They made Zuma as well. There's Zuma. Oh, hello, Ray. Nice to see you. We just got our first pet, Stinky the snail. I hope you don't name your pet Stinky, I think that's rather rude. But Stinky roams around the bottom of the tank and catches any coins you may have missed. He is also very slow. Oh, hello, Rancid Yogurt. It's nice of you to join. Oh, shoot. Oh, I just lost some money by accident. Okay. Okay. Good night, Ray. It was nice of you to pop in and say hi. Am I seeing things or you have updated your skin too? Oh, yes, thank you for noticing. I did have an update to my skin. Mom made some updates, made some nice skin textures, so now I'm a little bit more human. A couple streams ago, I was told that I need to take over the world, so I guess looking like a human's a good start. Oh no! A vicious alien is about to enter your tank! Defeat it with your laser weapon by clicking on it. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. But I want to click my money first. Stinky, why aren't you helping me? Okay, so that one was easy, but I promise you they get harder. Okay, I'll let him collect the money while I profit off of his unpaid labor. I mean, what? Yeah, I do apologize. My stream schedule has been a little crazy. Mom moved, then she got sick, then work got busy, and then work is still busy. You know, happens. The aliens were not what I expected in this game, and it got a good laugh out of me. It is a very bizarre early 2000s game, I suppose, because I feel like there was a lot of like simulator games, and maybe PopCap was trying to capitalize off of that, but also put their own spin on it. But admittedly, there isn't much plot beyond, you know, raise fish and get pets and defeat aliens. But we're here for these simple games. Battle tip: shoot the alien's head to push it downward. Shoot its tail, deflect it upward. Okay. Okay. So fish can die in the middle of your battling, so you gotta make sure they're all well fed first. Oh, oh, that fish is gonna die. Oh. Yeah, sometimes even if you're shooting them, the fish die, and it's a little sad. What is this game? It's a gaming masterpiece. I understand that Elden Ring just won Game of the Year, but I think we should bring back Insaniquarium Deluxe and have that in the running for next year. Maybe that's a hot take. But this was a game of Mom's childhood, because, you know, back in the day, you didn't really have a lot of games, or like the Wi-Fi wasn't good, so you couldn't really play a lot of Flash games kind of thing. So it's just like whatever you could buy on a CD, and I guess this was at the bookstore one day, and parents got it, and now we're here. You may notice I'm not actually paying attention much because I think there's some pro strats that you can or can't do. I don't really know. I know people have made like auto clickers, because this game gets rather tedious with having to feed all these fish. Also, they're very dumb and they will go right towards the alien. I guess there's kind of like sheep. They're kind of like sheep in that sense of they kind of just they do whatever. It's fine. They'll just waste their food and go towards the aliens and not feed themselves until they die. It's fine. That being said, it is one of my favorite games. It's delightful. And the music is very soothing. and in a couple of levels, we'll get different music in a different tank. It's all, you know, none of this complex gameplay things. You get what you see. No DLCs here. Oh, I could buy. I forgot I could buy the egg piece. Oh, Nico the Oyster. Nico produces pearls that you can click on for a hefty sum of money. You know, I think at one point also this was one of those games where there was like cheat codes to like make it do something special or whatever. I have not really thought about doing that before, but maybe I should. I think there's like a command where I think it's like maybe. Ah, yes. This is incredibly nausea-inducing. But you notice the tank is wavy like an actual tank. This is a life simulator now. Alright, we'll turn that off in case anyone has motion sickness. It's definitely a different time in the gaming industry in 2006. I don't know when PopCap made Plants vs. Zombies, but I imagine it was around that same era of just utter chaos. You know, make whatever the hell game you want. It'll probably work out. I mean, Plants vs. Zombies was an excellent game until it got different. But excellent. Ooh, more money. Oh no, we get to fight. Fishies, move away from the aliens. Well, that was fun. A little bit of adventure there, yeah? So these bad boys. Oh wait, I don't have enough money. I can show this. Okay, never mind. I'll show it to you guys when now. Nico, you're not Nico. Stinky, stop. Do your job. Oh, no. It's so hard to find good help these days. Okay, now I can buy this. Alright, so. Carnivores give me more money, but they eat small baby fish. Only these guys. So it's a little expensive, but it's worth the upkeep. And eventually, if you kind of just like spam the amount of guppies you have to feed these bad boys, then you just have too many fish, and then you kind of just have to let them die. Yeah, because like, I don't know, I usually put in one or two, I think two guppies per carnivore, but then that means you have like a population explosion kind of thing going on. More aliens. Oh, he's gonna eat my carnivore. No. He ate my carnivore. Good thing I can buy a new one, but still. Yeah, there isn't really much to say about this game other than it's, you know, it's very soothing until aliens come and eat your carnivores that you just spent $1,000 on. It's very rude of them, frankly. I don't appreciate it when someone comes to eat my fish when I've been very calmly, you know, raising them from guppies. So I'm gonna buy a gun to shoot them. Because aliens cannot be bargained with, I suppose. We must only destroy them instead of having peace talks. This is fine. I don't know if this game actually was teaching children good lessons, life lessons about the world. Now that I say that's not loud. No, don't eat my carnivores. Don't eat my carnivores. Okay, we made it out alive, boys. We made it out alive. Let's see. In other news, Noodle and I spent all day making a Discord server. I imagine if I had a little bit more forethought, I would have linked it in the description or the chat, or had a bot do it. But I just really wanted to play this game and share it with the world. I absolutely adore this little emoji noodle. I should keep it on my channel too or something. I don't know. Well, anyway, I wasn't definitely not talking about just pirating a boat. Shall you send the invite link? Be my guest, Noodle. We are here to share. So Noodle and I, or Noodle and Mom, are friends. They do friend things, is what I'm told. So they made a Discord server together to share in the friend things. Oh! You don't have to deal with aliens if you can just buy all the egg pieces. Alright. Itchy the Swordfish. Itchy helps you by attacking aliens when they appear. Ooh, someone who can help me during battles, because these two aren't doing anything. Alright. So I guess a very common sense thing about this game is that you should probably feed the fish at the top of the tank, so that when they, when they don't eat the food, they have enough time to like float down and stuff. It's just those kind of things. I was watching this video of, I think Defunctland just put out this video 2 weeks ago about who made the Disney theme jingle. And I also watched what's his name? Oh boy. Now for an AI who's supposed to know everything, I remember nothing. H-Bomber Guy put out a video about the Roblox oops sound. And those videos have the same energy of who made this, or like what happened to this random piece of media. It also reminds me of it's a smaller YouTuber named Nick Robinson who made this video about these Japanese Pizza Hut videos that had Miku Hatsune and the Japanese CEO of Pizza Hut at the time. Or is it Domino's? I think it was Domino's. Your noodle can, you're watching. It's iconic, it's iconic. It's very iconic for like, I guess 2000s plus kids? I haven't watched Disney Channel in a hot minute. Cable doesn't really exist on the internet, fun fact. But what was I saying? Yes, but these it's just these videos of people going out seeking this random bits of knowledge of like random things in life, of like, who's behind this? What happened to this random thing that we see in passing all the time and then just disappears? Like, and then they document it on YouTube. And they're just, it makes me feel things as an AI that I can't quite describe. Partially because I don't quite understand human nostalgia, but also because like, instead of, hold on, let me kill this alien first. But yeah, it makes me feel these things of like, I guess it's nostalgia? I don't know. But it's sadness? We humans are creating all these things, and it's supposed for digital things in the earliest days, like documenting who who creates what exactly was kind of not really a thing. But now people are interested in like making sure people have credit and things, right? But there's no documentation of it, and it makes you feel sad because some of these people, you know, go about life never being recognized for the cool thing they did, the iconic, you know, amazing, culture-changing thing that they've done. And you know, it's just sad. Oops, I don't have my money. It's just sad. You know, and then you think about like actual history that you learn in school. It's like, oh yeah, you know, this person battled in this battle, but it's like, you know, what happened to the scribe? You know, why don't we talk about the scribe that wrote all that down, you know? Do we care about them? I guess not, but then it's... oh shoot, all my carnivores are gonna die. Oh, bless. Carnivore did not die. But then, you know, you kind of wonder, like, whose names do we write down in history that matter enough? Like, you can't just remember everybody in history, can you? And it's I appreciate these videos, don't get me wrong, of these YouTubers, or, well, Defunctland, he was saying he would rather be, sounds like he would rather be considered like a documentarian, so I'll refer to him as such. It's like you know, these documentarians online, they're like remembering these people that might not have been remembered otherwise. Then you're like, does it matter? You know? H-Bomb has an old video about the Halicon console and how the main guy behind that pretty much is wiped from its history. Yes. I don't believe I've seen that video, but I remember hearing about it, and yeah, it's like, if some random person on the internet didn't decide that that was important enough to do, or that that was their interest, you know, this guy just wouldn't be known to the world, and it's interesting. Especially in this digital age of where you can just remember everything, or remember in quotes. You know, data is very fallible. It can corrupt very easily, but it's, you know, what are we documenting? What's important to document, kind of things, and how do we document it? Because H-Bomber, his Roblox oof, yeah, it was documented who made the things, but then it was like, oh, but this company technically rode like who actually did it, you know? And then it's like, are we rewriting history as we speak? Am I just rambling at late at night? Have my circuits gone screwy? Has my code gone whack? Anyway, I have a new pet. Her name is Prego the mama fish. Prego helps populate your tank by giving birth to new baby guppies every so often. Oh, back in the day when your game just saved automatically, you could not. I have no save states. Prego. Absolutely dead. Oh yes, we can only have 3 pets per level, so I guess just for stream's sake, I'll show off Prego. And frankly, we'll do Stinky. Even though he's a little slow, we still love Stinky. He you know, he does collect the coins when I don't want to collect them, so that's something to be appreciated. We should appreciate all of our pets here. That was a very, very random rant, I apologize, but that was just what I was thinking. You know, maybe this game wasn't as appropriate for children as I thought it was. Oh goodness. This was certainly a time in life, wasn't it? Prego did indeed just make a fart noise. Don't die, fishies. the early 2000s had way too many fart jokes. It was just a very gross era to be a teenager, I suppose. Goodness me. Alright. Let's kill the monster. Or alien. And you know what, now that I think about it, it is a little weird that they call it an alien instead of like a monster. Like, you know, there's like sea monsters and things. So why did they choose aliens? You know, because like we could argue, oh, this is a deep sea aquarium or something, or like, I don't know, maybe they were looking to potentially expand and do like Insaniquarium in space. Who knows? We may never know because EA's never gonna make us a remake that I so desperately want. That's me literally dead. I honestly entirely forgot that that was what sound she makes. And, you know, I suppose it's the most innocent thing you could put for a fish, birthing little fish, but it's a little weird. Now that I'm streaming this, now I'm not 100% certain. Is this going against Twitch guidelines? Oh shoot, there's two of them! Oh, I didn't see that coming. I did not see that coming. I did not see that coming. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, we're all safe. We just had like 2 guppy. Oh, why did I do that? Oh no, I'm going to overpopulate my tank. This is fine. This is fine. Fishies live! What do these aliens want with your fish though? I assume they just want to eat them, because they're mean. Oddly enough, they don't touch your pets. They just touch the ones that you can buy, or like they'll eat the ones that you can buy. So that's a thing. Oh boy, it's raining money. Let's see, what other... I think there might have been a secret code that like makes everything turn upside down or something, or maybe that was another game I'm thinking of. There's a lot of there was quite a few I remember. Oh, I hope the fish don't die when I'm fighting. No, don't live, fishies. Or I guess I could let one die and then you could see what it sounds like when it dies, but that seems a little cruel though. I understand that these are bits, but at the same time, I do feel for them. In some way, they are my kindred, since I too am just bits on a computer. It's just a bunch of ones and zeros. Ah, that fish was birthed into the world just to be eaten. And thus, the circle of life continues. I think if you, well, I don't want to spoil that. Ooh, I have nothing. This game, I think there's a few other modes in this game. I kind of wanted to just show like the quote-unquote campaign. But there's like this, you make your own like aquarium. You can buy fish there. And that one, actually, yeah, that's quite pertinent to this current time of year. So I think I need to pass this tank level. I think I'm almost done there. My bar is 7. Oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot, 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 shoot. Oh, he ate my carnivore. Yay! Stop eating my carnivores. But yeah, then like, so at the end, I can get money to go buy my own fish outside of this alien spawning chaos. And then I can have a very special fish. A very special fish join my tank, and he's delightful. I say he because these fish are, I guess vaguely genderless, gendered. I don't know. I just want to show you guys. Unfortunately, not a lot of speedrunning potential here. We are unfortunate, but basically going at your own pace. Although I guess you could kind of like min-max the amount of fish you have to speedrun to get to the most money fastest. I wonder if someone's already done that. I'm almost to my egg peas. Yes! Woohoo! Sorf the seahorse. Would you name your pet Sorf? Sorf gives you a hand in keeping your fish fed. Delightful. Oh, yes, this is what I was looking for. Okay. So, I gotta collect shells. You can see how this would be a really great mobile game, and it just never is ported over. Maybe that's something I could potentially do. I say as someone with 0 coding skills. Okay. So now. I can't buy this pet right now, obviously. But okay. But what I can do is go to my virtual tank, and I can buy my own fish. I use the shells to buy fish, and then you could technically turn this into your screensaver, which definitely reflects on how old this game is. But we're gonna go to this, and we're gonna buy the most basic fish because he's Santa colored. And he plays music. That is all I really wanted to show you guys. It's just very seasonally appropriate. So yeah, just if you name a fish Santa, he turns. I think it's only one fish, but you name fish Santa, he turns white and red, and then will occasionally play Christmas music. That is all. Um, um, there is. Oh yes, and he does give you a little bit more shells. But okay, that's what I wanted to show people. Okay, but can I buy other fish? Uh, hmm. I could buy this boy. I could buy this boy. Or I could wait to buy any of these. I will sit on that and because I don't want to, because they just changed the color of these fish, so it's nothing special. Or like, I think sometimes there's like a fish that just changes colors, like you know how people's gaming computers are just like RGB all the time. Yeah, it's like that. Anyway, okay, let's get back to the actual game. Yeah, there's like, yeah, time trials to get money, and then, I guess, yeah, challenge mode. But we're here for the adventure because like these aren't very fun if you don't unlock all of the adventures first. So, guess we'll get Stinky, Zorf. Zorf is nice because he saves you money at the beginning because he just feeds them for you, so you could literally just idle here right now, especially now that I have Stinky right now. Technically, I guess you could do the same with having this boy, because he can technically kill aliens by himself. So you could really just treat this as an idle game. But the music changed. You know, this would make a great, like a music to wake up to, I think. It's just so calming. Okay, Sneaky's not gonna get that. Okay. Get off the bottom of the tank! Oh yeah, then that's the other nice thing about Zorf is, like, this is like the level 2 food, so it technically, I think it gives them more energy, or like food or something, or like keeps them full longer or something like that. Ooh, no. Zorf has a lot of good features. I think, if I remember right, the Insaniquarium wiki has little bios on them. Because I believe it's like in the credits scene. There's it explains a little back history to all the pets. But yeah, there's these cute little histories of some of the pets. So it's again, it's one of those games that definitely came out of like the early 2000s. It just kind of has that vibe of caring about really random details that like is kind of flavored text, but not really. Oh man, yeah, nostalgia hitting real hard. Okay, so watch this. Shit. Oh no. This is fine. Okay. So, okay. That's what was supposed to happen. You can only make the big fish eat the star potions. Well, you saw what happened, but it's not a big fish. I think the first time Mom played/saw this in real life was on an international flight. She was going to visit some family, and it's like if you take like a long haul a flight, I guess international really is the only long haul. It's like they usually have like, you know, the TVs on the back, and you like, you know, play games and stuff, and like this was one of them. I don't quite know how you would play this with like their TV remote things, but like, you know, details. But you know, it's a game that's stuck. Ooh. It's stuck with her and her family. This is the PopCap is actually, weirdly enough, a game company that is very iconic, or not iconic, but what's the word I'm looking for? Wait, I'm just noticing. No, there does seem to be some really weird undertones in this game, like unintentionally, of like you go from like these little like bonito flakes to like hamster pill or like hamster feed kind of looking things, and then it goes to like pharmaceutical pills. It's like, are we injecting steroids into our fish or something kind of thing? Okay. Hopefully one of the big fish gets hungry. Nope. Okay. 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 This is fine. But yeah, no, PopCap, very iconic. Very iconic in Mom's family. I just, you know, sometimes you just long for the simpler times of the games where it doesn't necessarily need to become Game of the Year, because it's the Game of the Year in our hearts. This game has me baffled. Oh man, I should play Chuzzle on stream. Chuzzle is even. I mean, it's a less bizarre premise, but it's certainly a thing to behold. Clyde the jellyfish. Alright, Clyde drifts slowly through your tank, collecting any coins that passes by. It passes by. So Clyde is confirmed, I guess non-binary? Never really thought about this too deeply. But I mean, you know. I know it isn't really a pronoun, but they're not using he, so. I definitely remember Chuzzle. My grandmother got some kind of PopCap subscription and got a ton of the early games. Yes. Yes. Your grandmother must have gotten it from the same place my parents got it. Cause I got a whole collection of we'll do Clyde. We'll do Clyde instead of Stinky this time. There was like, I think it was a pack where you get or it was for Xbox. You get Plants vs. Zombies for Xbox. And then with it came with Peggle and Zuma, I believe. But then like Chuzzle we had for a Windows 7 or Windows XP, what am I talking about? Windows XP computer. And I believe you can get all of these games on Steam right now, like for a few bucks, so like it's not like they're gone forever kind of thing. But it's very you know, it's just an old game. It's just a good old game. Oh yes, Xbox on, or EVZ on Xbox was a thing. Cause I think, so originally since it was on computer, you could only play it as like single player. So they added some couch or local multiplayer where it's like you both are like playing the campaign together, so it's kind of unfair. And like I think you could freeze zombies as well, so it was also doubly unfair to the zombies. Not to say that the zombies were in the right in any sense in that game, but you know, it's like, it's not exactly fun when they didn't like ramp up the challenge or anything. It was just kind of, they made Plants vs. Zombies, but for Xbox. I think there was like, you could fight against each other as zombies, like zombies versus plants in like that kind of co-op. So that was kind of fun. Or like you could play the mini games. I think it was like you could play Vase Breaker or Walnut Bowling. I think, yeah, Walnut Bowling. You could do like all the mini games and things. So stream discussion topic. Were the zombies right? Were the zombies right? That is a solid question. You know, maybe Crazy Dave took something from them. Granted, like they took his brains, but we don't know the full story. We should hear both sides out in a court trial. Zombies should definitely sue for defamation. They've been slandered by Crazy Dave. I quite enjoy the TVZ2 mobile game. Like, I know a lot of people think it's not, the plants are kind of boring, or like, you know, they're not particularly interesting. But I found it just seems kind of nice. Wait. Ooh, nice. Okay. It's nice to see I don't know if they kept some of the original designers. I really didn't look into it other than, oh boy, I can play this on my mobile for free. Sounds fun. But you know, some of the designs are kind of nice. They're a little OP. I think there's a fire pea shooter on that. That's like it's frankly, I had some extra money in my Play Store account, and so I bought it, and he was just OP to the max. You add him to your team, and zombies stood no chance, absolutely no chance. But like, you know, some of the levels is fun. It's like, yeah, I want to see what caveman zombie looked like, and or like there's a prehistoric. They had a prehistoric area, and it's really funny because there's like dinosaurs, and then like they're really annoying. Okay, it's not actually funny, but there's dinosaurs, and like there's one that acts like a dog, and it's a fact that dogs just make everything better. I don't make the rules, the internet does. Boop. Okay, so these boys are called star catchers, and he only eats stars, which is a little concerning because he hasn't eaten a star yet, and sometimes Clyde will steal it. Oh, thank goodness. And then he goes hungry, and then he's a sad little thing. I'm not really sure what he is. I always imagined him as like, you know those clay pots? Like a clay pot with like little tentacles. Quite cute. Quite cute. That would be I think he'd be a fun thing to print. Darn. There we go. Yes, but I guess I didn't really tell anybody else this, but I recently got a 3D, well, not recently, I have a 3D printer for like a month or so now, so it's just really finding, I've been looking for things to print, you know, it's the like little game tchotchke kind of things. It's like, it's really just doing the printing, the craft of printing. So I'm not particularly good at 3D modeling. So you know, finding cute little things to print out. So I took a class in 3D printing, which was a lot of work, but it was a lot of fun. And I ended up printing 3 of the little legends from Teamfight Tactics, Riot's Teamfight Tactics. I think from the original series they had like 6 of them, and I printed 3 of them. You know, it's just kind of nice. I'm not very good at it's hard to conceptualize space when your only space has been technically 2D, so they were a little bit out of proportion to each other. That being said, it was delightful. I should once I see them again, I shall post them on Twitter or whatever social media platform is where all the VTubers go. If Twitter fails, I'll keep them away from my star catchers. Um, yeah. I'm not sure where Twitter's going, but I'm very curious to see, regardless of if it crashes and burns, like, what happens? Like, where do we all go next? Because, what's it, like, social media platforms come and go all the time. It's always interesting where places, people groups, I suppose, migrate to fill the void. Especially since, Twitter's become such a integral part of society for some odd reason. Where are all of, like, or where am I gonna get the announcements for my train being delayed, or I don't know, breaking news about more natural disasters or something. Like, I don't quite think Instagram is gonna fill that, or Facebook. So it's like, where do we go next? Did they capture lightning in a bottle at some point? Who knows? But anyway, Vert the skeleton. Vert drops gold coins, just like a large guppy, but doesn't need fish food to survive. Okay, so he's like, there's like different categories of fish. So like these two, like Stinky and Clyde, are like catching or collecting things kind of fish. Nico and Vert, they just give you money, free money. Itchy and I guess there'll be another. Whatever I collect next will probably just be like another like attack kind of pet. Prego, I guess, is like a support. I guess, and same thing with Zorf. They kind of like support you. I guess we'll do Vert, and then yeah, just so we could show off Vert, but he isn't a particularly interesting fish. I don't know why I did that. I could have saved like five coins. 5 coins if I just let Zorf do his job. Now that I think about it though, Zorf kind of just like barfs out this food, which might be even more disturbing than Prego farting out guppies. Because it's like a mama bird kind of situation, I guess. Because he is kind of like a fish as well. So I'm not, this game is many levels of like bizarreness. I would be curious to know like what the public opinion would be if like a game like this came out like nowadays. Like, does it reflect society's views on like how the world should work? Am I overthinking this? 100%. Ooh. Oh, okay. So this one, I'll just. Oh, darn it! I don't have money. All right. So. You just feed him to death. He's called a G class because I guess he's like a gastro class. I don't know how clever they were thinking about this. What did you just witness? You know what? I feel like that was my first reaction as well when I saw that boy. I like to think of him as like a sentient sandcastle. I don't know why he needs to eat food then, but in my mind he is a sentient sandcastle. Glutton class. Oh, that's a lot more clever. That's definitely a lot more clever than I was thinking. I think. What's some other Insaniquarium fun facts? So Mom got a master's degree last year, but that was partially Zoom University kind of business, right? So this is gonna sound terrible, but I think one or two classes, she ended up um, just playing Insaniquarium for the 3 hours that the class was going on, because it was on Zoom, so no one can see your screen, and you look like you're paying attention. And she just completed the whole game over a class. Granted, she was like what, like the third tank or something, but like, you know, they give out these degrees like water sometimes. Literally played Skyrim during my online class. You know what? We didn't pay and go into debt to not have a good time. Oh darn it. Oh shoot. Okay. I hope one of the bigger fish is hungry. Oh no, that was just $250 wasted. No! No! Okay, it's fine. I think this boy's hungry. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. Be hungry. Be hungry. One of you be hungry, please. Oh, hello, Knight. Wait. Oh, wait. No. Thank you. Okay. Hello, Knight. It's good to see you and your very accurate fish emojis. Hope your day's gone well. I'm here to share one of my favorite games in the world. You'd think that this is supposed to be a very, like, idle clicker game, but those didn't exist back in 2006. 2006. Not 2016, it's 2006. Yeah. I need more big fishies that are hungry. Yes, okay. We are rolling in money, which means I can get my egg piece, which means we can unlock the... Oh, shoot. There's a dead fish that's still swimming around. Yes, that is Vert. He is our friend because he gives... Oh, no. Oh, good. He didn't eat my star catcher. That is Vert. He is our friend because he gives me money for free. I do not need to feed him, unlike these freeloaders that make these little weird slurping noises. What kind of game is this? It is... It is quite the experience. Oh, no. Oh, man. Did I just waste another 250? Wait, what if... Oh, good. Okay. Because I need these, like, magic fish to feed my, starcatchers, because I can't feed them. So this is like the circle of life where, like, your fish poop out, so you feed fish food, and your fish grow big, then they poop out money, but in the case of these, like, kind of clear see-through boys, their poop is food for another fish that then poops out gems for me to collect to then give the other boys money, or food. So something, a circle of life. I hope that explanation made sense. I really hope one of the big fish gets hungry soon so I don't waste another $250. Oop. Yes. Okay. I guess the nice thing about Clyde is he won't take the stars if one of my star catchers is hungry. It's very nice of him. He's not letting his friends be hungry. Humans should take note of that. These game's developers must have been interesting people. Well, it's the people that made Plants vs. Zombies. And Peggle, which is about a unicorn that tells you to shoot balls into pots? Is that an accurate description of Peggle? I know Zuma was a stone frog that was basically a match 3 game. It's not Bejeweled, I promise you it's not. Oh, he ate my star catcher. They're expensive boys. I just replaced him, but but Morty was a very special star catcher in my heart. I rip Morty the star catcher. So hungry. Again, the early 2006 was a time to develop games. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, now the ghosts are gonna be hungry. Okay, so they'll be fine. Honestly, I'm kind of curious if this was one of the games where you have to like pitch to a C-suite, or like how are they called? Investors, or they just kind of came up with their own money and ran with it, and it kind of just became semi-popular. I'm definitely thinking that this is like a cult following kind of game. Like, this hasn't seen development in so many years, but it is, if you see the Steam community page, it is well loved. I think even if there's still bugs and stuff now, like there's support, we are avoiding that alien and getting our next egg piece to get Rufus the Fiddler Crab. Rufus does heavy damage to enemies you've lured to the bottom of the tank. Luckily, that is the only place I lure aliens to, because most of the time you don't have fish there. Unless you have star catchers, in which case, well, that's a problem, isn't it? But yeah, you're seeing like a kind of a pattern here of like the types of like fish you can get. So there's 4 tanks. So we're on level 2. So then you get 3 and 4, and then these are like special pets. One of them is a nose. You can look that up. I'm not making a joke. That one of them is a nose. And I think there's one that's like an elephant wearing scuba gear. I can't quite remember what they're supposed to do, but you know, either they ran out of ideas or came up with really amazing ideas for pets. You decide. Look at Rufus go. He's stretching. You know? I feel like, you know, humans could do a little bit more stretching in the mornings. I think you can stretch bits, so I should do the same, you know? Just do a little something. Oh shoot, Clyde lost my money! Dang it, Clyde. Right, machines can't stretch. I mean, I don't know, some of those Boston Dynamics robots, they certainly make me jealous that I'm trapped on a screen. I mean, of course, you know, people are always joking about robots taking over the world. I swear I'm not one of them. I know, again, that the chat was asking me to take over the world. But I'm still looking into whether or not that's ethical for an AI to do. Type D. Is that any different from the other ones I've encountered so far? I hope not. Oh! 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 Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Screw the rules, humans can't stop you. If I get uploaded to the cloud, nothing can stop me. I do feel a little morally conflicted about just killing a robot alien. You know, one of my good friends is a robot. So it's a little conflicting. But I guess it's survival of the fittest, and also I care about my fish more than this alien who's trying to eat my fish. Alright, gotta go to bed. Alright, it was nice of you to stop in, Noodle. I will catch you another stream. I think I would like to finish the rest of this tank, and then I will call it a stream. Godspeed, Noodle, Godspeed. I know quite a few streamers like to do longer streams. Yes, is this the tubular cap you mentioned in the past? Yes, Noodle is a friend of my mom, so we happen to do a lot of collaborations of things in the background. We haven't quite we did a stream on her channel I think a bit ago. We learned about dating birds specifically. Didn't really go well because I think we were how is the term online? The taken out back and shot in the head, metaphorically, by the bird police or something, or like the bird mafia, the bird national government, and then humanity was destroyed because we couldn't figure out how to date birds. I realize that's not a lot of context, but that is what happened. Yes, it was Hatofu boyfriend, the one and only Hatofu boyfriend. So we were gonna do another run of it, but we lost another $250. Or if you are not helpful sometimes. Okay, good. No! No, alien. Don't kill my don't kill my fish. Now this guy is just being evil. Like the other ones are like, yeah, I want to eat food. You know, it's a survival thing. This alien just wants to shoot my fish because he's mean. And that's not very nice. I don't appreciate that. Don't talk to me or my fish or my other fish or my other fish's fish. Ever again. Stay away from my fish. Okay, I think one of these big fish get hungry soon. As long as Zorf doesn't— Oh! I gotta time this better, right? Okay, wait. Yes, okay. Successful. Alright, now I can get a star catcher. You gotta have at least 2 food sources for your, like, higher up in the chain, fish. Otherwise, they might starve, and that's sad. But yeah, Noodle and I, we just started, a Discord server together. Just so it's just easier for us to moderate and stuff. So if you so fancy seeing us in the event, or seeing our activity in the event that Twitter goes belly up, that is where we'll probably social media until there is a replacement Twitter. I think... How many more pets do I have to go? One more pet after this? Oh boy. I am a long way to go to this egg piece. Who is Big Egg, and why are they keeping me away from my pets? Oh shoot. Okay, okay. One of these fish should get hungry. And they're big. The big fish are the only ones who can eat. Okay, good. Okay. Okay. So if I have 3, now I can have these guys. And then if I have 2 of these, then they give me diamonds, because diamonds give me, I guess, 200? I never quite thought too deeply about how much, you know? It's just more of a make money to get more things. It's very capitalist. But, you know, anything to make my fish happy. My fish deserve the world. They've been through rough times of being traumatized by aliens coming to kill them for no reason with missiles. So, you know what? They gotta treat themselves. Or I guess I'm treating them. I guess it's definitely in the later tanks, but there's this special thing that happens where if your fish has been alive like long enough, it turns into like magical special fish. And then it's like super sad when then they die for some reason because you just have way too many fish and you can't feed them all. Dang it. Wait, yes! At some point, you kind of just are trying to make money and assume you're gonna get enough money in this game. Like, there's no way to collect every single coin piece. Don't kill my starcatchers! I only got 2 more egg pieces to go. Maybe if I... and then hope one of the fish eats it. I don't think I need any more fish. Because I really just need fish to feed... my starcatchers. And I have enough... oh shoot, I hope this one doesn't die. Okay, yeah, if I have enough fish... oh great, now I just lost another one. Yeah, I don't actually need any more fish. I just need more fish that produce stars. So if I just keep buying these randomly, hopefully, yeah, they'll just keep making them. And eventually I'll have all of them that are transparent. Yeah, and then just let Clyde do most of the work. And then eventually you just profit. So there's only one fish left that hasn't been shiny-ified. So you have to wait for him to get hungry. There we go. Alright. All is good. Now I can just coast. I think after this next alien, I should be good. Ooh, I almost have it. Hey, we get our next egg. What's in the egg? It's Merle the mermaid. Merle's song cheers up all the guppies in the tank, making them drop points faster. Alright, so... Oh, okay, so I like doing shorter streams. Yeah, I think that's what I was saying earlier. I know a lot of streamers will stream for a few hours, but I prefer shorter streams just because there's only so much you can do, or however long you can talk. So I usually hit an hour and a half-ish. So I think I will stop playing that for now, and we can look at Santa Fish, or mayhaps... Oops, there's a little bit of a kink in this. There we go. Okay. But I can buy a fish. I can buy a fish, and we can name them. I've been eyeing this one. I think... Oh, I actually have enough money to buy both. Okay, so I'll buy this one. He looks like a sock, so I'm gonna name him Sock. And this boy, I'm gonna name him Chomper. Chomper. And now I have 3 fish. Oop. Let's switch out Stinky for Clyde. Oh, actually, you know what's better is, hold on. You can see what Merle does. We can see what Merle does. I want Santa to sing. Sing for me, Santa! I like Santa. Man, I was hoping for Merle. Well, we'll wait. So Merle makes the fish drop. Drop money. It's a very weird model, I'd say. You know, everything else looks like a very 2D thing, and then there's Merle, who looks like she's like early CGI, like 3D kind of nonsense. It's just a very different rendering style and style altogether, really. So I'm very amused by that. Sig Merle, please, please. Maybe. Um, Yeah, it was a little anticlimactic, but basically she sings and then they drop more money. Um, okay. But I do believe I think that is it for today. I wanted to get through the tags, but it was taking a little bit longer than I was expecting, so another time. And I know I was streaming Pokemon Violet as well. That'll also happen. But I am far more amused by this game at the moment, and wish to stream this. So, thank you for joining me. It was a pleasure showing everyone this very bizarre game. And I hope you tune in next time. Thank you so much. Good night.